Hello, hi, this is Michelle the Stamp Booker, and I am so excited to join the Simple Story Saturdays hop put on by Joanne Bartel. This is my first month. It's December, and I am creating with a collection called Trail Mix. I have had this since March. I went to the Scrapbook Expo in Irving, Texas, and I picked up a lot of simple stories there. There were some great prices. Have you ever been to the Scrapbook Expo? I loved it. Such a fun time. So, back to my layout. I am actually following a sketch from Scrap-A-Sketch, and I have included it at the beginning of the video and then also at the end. I think Lisa Sikorsky makes the most incredible sketches, and this one just looked too perfect. I have had a subscription to Persnickety Box for a couple years, and I have a lot of 4x4 photos, and her sketch probably was for 3x3, but I felt like these 4x4 worked when I kind of overlapped them, made them a little bit wonky, but just slightly. I thought up originally about cutting them down, but then I decided there wasn't a need, and I had ordered these with the white border already around them. So here, I'm putting, I don't know why I was so chinchy, as you would say, with that yellow paper. Why did I not just cut a 5-inch by, I don't know, 9.5 or 10? Why did I not just do that? But instead, I had to fiddle around with it. And hey, in the end, I have more yellow paper to use. And I don't know if you noticed when I was cutting the 3 banners, but I cut up just a little ways with my paper trimmer up the middle, and then that made it easy to make the dovetails with my scissors. And I cut a lot of unnecessary footage out, but I did edge distress everything just because this is an outdoor layout. Now here I am trying to line that little yellow strip up, and I finally realized I should center it in this 12-inch grid, and that helped so I could get the photos centered on it. Let's see, so everything I used on this layout is from Simple Stories, except for in the very end, I added some green enamel dots along with the metal adhesive brads. And I go back and forth for a little bit trying to decide if I wanted to use a white background or that beautiful wood grain. The wood grain is beautiful, and really I could turn this layout and make a layout straight on the back. It's a beautiful plaid, and it's actually the bigger version of the third banner. The third banner was made with the 6x8 paper pad, and it's just a smaller scale, but it's a beautiful pattern. And let's see, let me tell you a little bit about the photos. So this was in 2021, and I live in Texas, more western Texas, and my husband is from New Mexico, and so we were traveling to a place called Willow Creek, which is up in the Gila area. Gila Wilderness is what it's called, and it's a place that he went to as a child every summer. And so this was on our way. It's a long trip, and we stopped in Cloudcroft, and Rio Doso. We stayed in Rio Doso, but this was a day trip to Cloudcroft, where we've been more than once, but it's a beautiful place. And my son went off hiking by himself, and my husband and I stayed in the area, and I snapped a lot of photos and took selfies. And so I have another layout. Maybe that's the one that needs to go in the back, but there's more photos of my son before and after his hike. He's very adventurous and he's in shape, and this was actually this summer between his senior year in high school and his freshman year in college. And he was heading to Rice University, so that's why he has his Rice shirt on. And so I'd like to give a shout out to all of his Rice friends who are playing my videos on their TV to irritate him. Perhaps they will find this video later when they go back to school in January. And here I picked up quite a bit of the collection. I have the chipboard, I have the bits and pieces and the journaling, and I have even the package that will make its own pages. I think it's called Page Pieces. I don't have it all out in front of me. So there might be a chipboard version of the same die cut. So I'm just trying to make some clusters. The title worked out really well, The Great Outdoors, and I did use some foam to bump up some things and give it a little bit more dimension, and just tried to mix the chipboard in, and also make sure the colors were in all three cluster areas. And then it had that little tag that worked out for a perfect place for me to write my journaling. So yes, here I am, just adhering everything down. I like to kind of dry fit everything and make sure it's going to all fit, and I like where it is. In some previous layouts, I have even not even adhered the photos down until I knew exactly the height that I wanted them on the layout, but I had gone ahead because I felt like I could work with it. And this is a sketch that I really feel that I will use again, especially since it calls for square photos. Although you could use, a 4x6 or a couple of 3x4s that are horizontal. Let's see. So here I am using my T-square ruler, and I realized that I actually did not put my photos down straight. I was thinking, I don't need the T-square. I'm using this Versamat from Close to My Heart. And really, it was not quite straight. And the yellow really needed to be. So luckily I had a T-square, and that helped me get it much more straight. There we go. All right, so let's see. I'm super excited to be part of this hop. I've always enjoyed Simple Stories Saturdays, and now that I have quite a bit of Simple Stories, I'm excited to actually participate in the hop. It's a once-a-month hop. It's on the 4th Saturday of the month, and so be sure and check my description box below for my friends who are participating as well. I can't wait to see all of their creations, and I will have a new video up in January. I'm not sure if I will continue to use this collection or if I will find something else. Let me know if there is a Simple Stories collection that you are not sure how to use or you would like to see me use, and I will see if I have it and I could use it. So, that I would be happy to do. So anyway, I do want to say that when I'm putting that top cluster together, I had the compass upside down and I did not even realize it. It was a die cut until I looked at the sticker sheet of the same compass and I saw that I had it upside down. I mean, it would have been where the north was south. It wouldn't have been the end of the world, but I'm glad I caught it before I glued it down. So also, I hadn't even made a layout in probably about a month. We've been busy with a bathroom remodel and then the holidays. So I don't know about you, but it takes a little bit to get back into it. And I'm a little bit slower until I get back in the groove. So I'm excited to get back into that after the holidays. Okay, here you see that I had actually written out my journaling on a Post-it note first. I like to do that. If I'm going to handwrite, I like to make sure it's going to fit, and then I have what I want to say is succinct and makes sense. So that's a tip for you if you include handwritten journaling. I originally got this collection because it reminds me of like Girl Scouts, and I do have some Girl Scout photos of my daughter from years ago that I would like to use with this collection, but I felt like it worked really well. Here is where I realized that compass was upside down. I think it works really well for any outdoors adventure photos, and I just love the colors. The colors, I believe, are what really I gravitated to with it. So let me know down below if you have this collection, if you've used it for anything, and what have you scrapbooked. What kind of photos have you scrapbooked with it? All right. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. I am, like I said, so happy to have you here. Please check out everybody else who took the time to create a layout during this busy month of December, and leave them a comment. If you are if you're new to my channel, I would love if you would subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I also love comments. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye. Okay, I forgot to also say stay tuned to the end for close-ups of the layout and another view of the sketch. All right, bye.